What if I told you that with one single word, you can unlock the universe's most powerful secret? With one simple word, you can command your reality to give you what you want, who you want, and when you want it. So only keep watching if you're actually ready to flip the script on your entire reality. Neville Goddard defined a state as your body of beliefs about yourself. So the state of the wish fulfilled is a concept. And so essentially a state is, imagine you're watching the TV. I don't know if you can see the TV in this video, but there is a TV there. Imagine you're watching the TV and there's hundreds of channels and you decide to pick channel 2 today. And that can be you doing your meditations, doing your affirmations, doing your journaling in the morning. You are on channel 2. But your state is what you most regularly come back to, and that's on channel 1. So that's after you've done all of the meditations, all of the affirmations, everything that you have been doing, what you come back to most regularly is your state. And so when Neville spoke about feeling, he didn't actually mean emotion. He meant acceptance that it is already done. And so you have to do whatever is necessary to get into the state of knowing that it is already done. If that means you're swinging from the ceiling, swinging from the rooftops to get into that state of the wish fulfilled, that's what you need to be doing, to embody that feeling that it is already done. And here's the thing about feelings. I think Joe Dispenza is really heavy on you must feel things to manifest. If you do not feel anything, then you cannot manifest. And I don't know if I believe in that, because here's the thing. I'm sat in this villa now in Bali, absolute dream location, dream villa. I've manifested this. I've worked hard to get here. It's incredible. This is essentially the wish fulfilled. This is the state of the wish fulfilled. Now, am I sat here like swinging from the chandeliers and like completely overwhelmed with joy and like, oh my God, my emotions are so high, like through the roof? Like, no, it's just normal, right? It feels normal. It feels relaxed. It feels at ease. It feels at peace. And so when you are getting into this state of the wish fulfilled and, you know, feeling is the secret and all of this stuff and feeling those emotions, like, what is it that you're actually going to be feeling when you get to that desired state? Because I can tell you, after reaching many desired states and seeing my clients, hundreds of my clients reach those desired states, it's usually a feeling of freedom, of peace, of calm, of serenity. There's no like, you know, like bursting at the seams with excitement. Like, of course it's amazing, but very quickly that dwindles. And then you're like, okay, what's next? Like, what are we doing now? Like, what's the next step? It's like, okay, we've done this. What's next? It becomes very normal. It becomes very natural. That is the power of getting control of your states. And so you really want to start asking yourself, what would it actually feel like if my desires were fulfilled right now? Not tomorrow, not in 6 months, but actually right now. And when you move past all the levels of ego, like, yeah, it will feel like incredible. It will feel out of this world. It will feel phenomenal. Like when you get past all of that fugazi, and you actually get to the wish fulfilled, it's like, oh, this is normal. Like, oh yeah, of course I get to have what I want. Of course I get to drive this Lamborghini, or of course I get to be with this dream woman, or of course I get to have this incredible 8-figure business. Like, duh, it's me. Like, it would be really strange if I'd worked all this time and done all this work and I wasn't where I wanted to be. That would be weirder. And so it becomes very normal. It becomes very natural to get what it is that you want. It becomes like second nature. And so this is the word that you need to start incorporating into your inner conversations to start really drawing in that manifestation quickly and effortlessly. So you want to start by saying, I'm open to all of the infinite ways to make thousands of dollars a day now. That is the secret word. Saying now at the end of your affirmations. And why? Because our brain doesn't know the difference between real or imagined. So when you are saying now, our brain literally thinks it's right now. It's happening for you right now. And what does it then have to do? Your brain needs to find evidence to prove that belief. And so you can even begin saying stuff like, Isn't it so wonderful how lovable I am and how open I am to someone loving me wholly and completely right now? I am so grateful that this problem is resolved right now. Isn't it so wonderful that the universe wants to give me all of this money right now? Comment down below. Isn't it so wonderful that the universe wants to give me all of this money right now? Claim it. It is yours. Isn't it so wonderful? I get to have options in my life right now. Do you see how much more powerful and how much more engaging it is adding on the word now to the end of these affirmations, claiming what is rightfully yours right now? The amazing thing about this is that the better it gets, guess what? The better it gets. So the more that you are saying all of these lovely, delicious affirmations on a daily basis and putting now at the end of it, right now I get to have what I want. Right now I get to have who I want. Right now I get to be where I want, the better it's going to get, the more you're going to attract circumstances that prove that new belief. And don't allow your conscious logical mind to ask questions like, is that true? You really don't have all that money coming in right now. You do not allow your logical mind to get involved. Why? Because it will seek evidence for that old belief. And so you literally give it no mind, you pay it no mind, you give it no attention. You do not feed it any more than you have been feeding it all of these years. When that logical mind pops up and says, no, you don't, guess what? Repetition dissolves your disbelief. Through the repetition, you gain conviction because you start to see your life will begin to shift exponentially. You can't control it. It's unstoppable. You literally become unstoppable. This is how powerful this work really is. When you start to take control of your thoughts and you shut the gremlin up, the gremlin doesn't stand a chance. Like, you literally become invincible. My friend was like, oh my God, it's actually so boring because it's like it's like waving a magic wand and you just say, okay, this is what I want. And then you get it. And it's like, oh, okay, well, what now? Let's get something else. It's like really boring. There is no reason to struggle. There is no reason to be like stressed out about things. It can come so naturally. So pick an affirmation that anchors you to your new story. Isn't it so wonderful? I get to have what I want now. Everything always works out for me right now. I'm so grateful for the solution to this problem right now. I am so grateful for all the infinite ways to make thousands of dollars a day right now. Pick your anchor, whatever it is, and whenever the gremlin pops up, you go to that safe space. I get what I want, and you repeat it and loop it over and over and over again until that becomes your most dominant assumption. So I trust this video helped you manifest. You are worthy, you are loved. I love you and thank you.